Hey, so many people talk to me about how parents ignore their terms and conditions, and they say, oh, I want a catch-up lesson here, or I want a refund here, and they ignore notice periods, and they ignore late fees, and they don't pay on time, and all this sort of stuff. Well, the deeper issue is that people just aren't actually taking you seriously. And so in today's vlog, I want to give you one real simple tip just to start being taken a bit more seriously. So all that in just a sec. So there's about 1,000 different ideas to help you look more professional and be taken more seriously. And today I just want to give you one quick idea with two little parts. And let me give you a bit of a backstory though. People often don't take your teaching business seriously, well, as seriously as they might take the supermarket, their phone company, their power company. They don't see often music teaching businesses as really legitimate, serious, full-time, profitable businesses, and they don't adhere to the conditions, the things that we put in place as strictly as they might with other businesses. And so one little idea I want to give you guys is that you need to brand your teaching business. So and I encourage you not to name it after yourself, because you want to build something bigger than yourself, and people are more likely to get behind a brand when it's about the brand and the vision rather than about me. I don't think I'd be able to build the school I have if it was called the Jonny School of Music. I think it's that's for another time. We can debate that. But you build a brand, you have your logo, and you encourage people to actually wear, whether it's you teaching on your own, 1 team member, 10 team members, to either wear t-shirts, like here's a t-shirt here, or if you can't afford t-shirts for everyone, lanyards. So that's what we did earlier on before we could afford to give everyone t-shirts, and it just makes you look that much more professional, that much more like a real business. So even if your premises aren't that flash, you've still got something, a piece of uniform, which is, it's got the brand on there, and it's encouraging people to, it's subliminally communicating to them, this is legit, this is a real business. When you sign up, there are terms and conditions. This is the way that we do things. Take us seriously. We're building something awesome. It's bigger than myself. It's bigger than you. And we want you to be a part of it. And we want you to respect us. So that's one thing I encourage you to do. Practically, if you're going to give out lanyards, you need to give everyone like 3 or 4 of them, because they're going to lose them. You need to even put in a little system in place, like at the end of your shift, you go and hang it up on this hook here at this place every day. Or always have one over the rear view mirror of your car. You actually just have to tell your team these things, and they're going to lose them. T-shirts. So this one here says the Good Time Foundation. Our school is, as you can see the logo there, Good Time Music Academy. So we've got our profit school and our not-for-profit charitable trust, and they work together. So we got different t-shirts for all the different styles and those 2 different organizations. You need to make sure that you don't just give out 1 t-shirt. You give out like 3 or 4, because people, they need to be smelling good. You can't have smelly teachers. And if they only have 1 t-shirt, it's just an excuse to show up one day in just normal clothes. And you need to be consistent. If you want to be taken seriously, everything that you do at your school needs to be consistent. And so you want to have that same look. If you're doing lanyards, everyone's wearing a lanyard. You would even want to have spare lanyards which just say like logo and crew, or team member or something. So if someone forgets one, there's always a generic backup at least. You want to make sure your t-shirts, everyone's got multiple t-shirts, so there's no excuse for not wearing a t-shirt. If that's what you guys are doing, that's what you're doing. And every day, if you're working for me, I want to see you in a branded t-shirt. And so that's the standard that you set. You're consistent. You have the systems in place to make that easy for people to succeed in without any excuses. And it'll be awesome. You guys will look smart. You'll be taken more seriously. People start to notice, like, oh wow, what's what's Good Time Music Academy? That's so cool, awesome. It's a lot easier for people to brag and talk about a brand rather than just me as a person, okay? So that's my little tip. One tip for looking more professional, being taken more seriously: get yourself some t-shirts, get yourself some lanyards, and comment below. Let me know, are you doing anything like this? Are you doing t-shirts? Are you doing lanyards? Let me know, or are you going to do them after this video? I would love to hear from you in the comments. Thanks everyone.